Hello, and welcome back to the Kyle Davis Show. In today's video, I'd like to talk about how I think it's terrible that the government has been not the government. That's another video for another time. The How the public has been shut down and we're forced to do this social distancing, and there's been people going around that say it feels like um, it's worse than in-home detention, right? Because we're forced to almost to stay at home, and it's not like we've done anything wrong necessarily. It's just the virus is going around, and it's like, okay, but how long are we gonna have to stay at home? How long are we going to have to be like this before people people are gonna go back to work? Because people need to go back to work. They need to be able to afford, food and their utilities and, all this other stuff that they have to have. And I have no idea why they're going so dang slow. Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. Why are we going so slow? Why is the speed limit through here like 1 mile an hour? Oh boy! Ha! Ha 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 ha! So, but like, you're going slow. But people need to go back to their jobs. People need to be able to work and provide for themselves. And the government has stripped that away from them. Except the essential workers, which I'm not saying is a joke. I'm not thankful for the essential workers, but at the same time, it's like, okay, so they're doing okay. Why should they be excluded? Like, to a point, it's almost discrimination because you're favoring, these specific people and everyone else has to go home without pay. Like, something should, something's wrong with that. When only one set of people can go to work and earn their living, when everyone else is waiting in the dust, I haven't had a paycheck in weeks or months, even. It's going on months. Oh shit. I'm just gonna slow down here because that's the exit. But like, why should they, be able to feed their families? There are parents out there who want to support their children. They want to, and I'm going backwards. They want to be able to support their families. They want to be able to provide food for their kids and provide shelter and all that good stuff. But they can't because they've been told by the government, oh well, too bad. Well, yeah, I'm gonna poke at it too. Well, Nancy Pelosi is showing off her 2,000 or $24,000 fridge with all the ice cream she bought. Oh, look at me, I'm Nancy Pelosi. I got a $24,000 fridge and I'm eating ice cream and still earning my money. I'm still earning my not even earning, still stealing my hundred and maybe close to $200,000 paycheck. Why haven't? Here's the other thing. Why haven't the not even the not just the Democrats but the Republicans as well? Why haven't they said, okay, I'm going to forego my salary like everyone else? Why haven't they said, okay, I'm going to take a smaller portion? But seriously, though, why aren't they doing more to help the American people? Okay, well, that funding has been specifically for Um, what the hell? That's funding. Okay, so that funding has been specifically directed to their paycheck. But at the same time, if they all, said, okay, we're going to take $30,000 less, they're still making a hell of a lot more than the average income, which is right around $50,000, $60,000. They're still making over double that in some cases. Well, they can't because they have two or three houses or they have mansions. Like, they shouldn't have mansions. That is insane. If you're a politician, you should serve the people. I'm not saying you should live in destitute or you should be poor, but at the same time, you shouldn't. I would love to see the salary capped at what the average income for America is, because that's all they should get. Why should they be special? Okay, it looks like I'm going over this way, but like, well, that's pretty cool. Not really, but yeah, it actually is. It's not a real car crash, so oh well. But like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me that the government is forbidding people to work for so long because they need the income. We have to have the income. And the disability, or not the disability, the unemployment has not kicked in yet. So what the hell are people supposed to do? Like, you can't live in a hotel forever. You need a home, you need places to stay. I'd I'd be very I'd be very curious to see how many um, doctors and first line responders, like nothing against, uh, I don't, frontline workers or whatever they're calling them, but no, I'm more curious in um, emergency responders and medical professionals. How much overtime are they working and not being paid for it? I'd be very curious to see that. I think the economy needs to be restarted, and we need to let people. Let's see if I can't turn on the brakes here. Nope. Gotta press down the button. There we go. Alright, so like, why am I going 30 and a 50? He flashed his lights. Well, hell to you two. But like, I know there's a lot going on or there's debates going on of, you know, we can't restart the economy because, you value the money over human life. It's like, well, no. If the economy completely crashes and we have nothing left to pay for anything, we are going to be sitting ducks and relying on the government for everything. And, you know, they're going to want to try and implement socialism or communism or whatever it is they want to do. Like the economy in America will be vulnerable to doing whatever they want. That's sickening that they'd even try to take an advantage of that. They are so obsessed, the Democrats at least are so obsessed with trying to implement their agenda now that the economy is down. Like, why are you taking an advantage of, when something's vulnerable? Because that's what you want. When we had the stimulus package, The Democrats wanted to, or at least I don't know, they wanted to implement some things of the Green New Deal. It's like the first. So America is vulnerable right now. America is struggling like many other countries. And the first opportunity you get, you think about trying to implement socialism. How about not? How about you actually care for the American people? How about you actually give money to the people? Or do whatever it is the hell you're going to do and make a good effort, not persuade or try and change the government or its people of how you want it to be. That's sickening. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.